Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Grim Dawn. We have arrived at the Necropolis, at the gates of the Necropolis. And we have to make our way to the inner Necropolis rift gate. I believe this is still part of our a little attempt at a stealth assault on the Necropolis. Just sneak in, then open up the gate and then get a bunch of elite Black Legion soldiers in and storm the gates. Or the Necropolis. So, well, that's exactly what we're gonna do. I believe that afterwards we have something that involves dispatching 3 blood wagons that the cultists use for their rituals. So we'll see how long it takes to get there, whether it will be this episode or in the next episode. But either way, we are getting pretty close to the end. Once we are done outside here in the Necropolis, then we have the final level inside of the Necropolis, where we will already be facing the end boss of the game. After that, of course, we have the Bastion of Evil, and finally, because we managed to find a skeleton key blueprint as well as an actual skeleton key, we can now actually enter the final area of the game and do it. Previous playthrough, that was a bit of a problem because, well, I found one skeleton key which was needed to open that, but I didn't have a blueprint to make more. This is a bit busy here. Let's port out once we're done with our spin to win. So after we have defeated the end boss, we will move on and face the Bastion of Evil. Give this series a proper ending that our previous one lacked. So I suspect we got about 4, 5, maybe 6 episodes left in the series. So we're very close to the end. So as with the previous series, I'm gonna start talking and speculating a bit more about the next series. Actually, I don't really have a very concrete plan. Then again, my previous playthrough, at this stage in the game, I didn't have a concrete plan either for this playthrough. And well, pure Nightblade playthrough of normal turned out to be pretty darn fun, if I say so myself. This is a remarkably powerful and resilient build. I'm thinking caster. I dabbled a little bit with arcanists. Those I was actually pretty impressed with the Panetti's replicating missile. It's a very fun skill. So that's potentially something to do with, and it will just flooding level with missiles all over the place. That could be very entertaining. Maybe play an occultist as a pure caster rather than as an add-on pet build. And then actually resist going for any of the pet related skills. That could be something to do as well. I haven't ever actually played a demolitionist, though in my mind a demolitionist is less a caster and more of a physical based character. What's up here on the map? Horus, the Cursed Smith. Wait, whoa. I don't recognize you from anywhere. Do you craft stuff that other guys can't? No, I don't think so. So, but we need more corpse dust. I always need more corpse dust. That stuff is... Corpse dust is hard to get to. Also, I'm getting a rather nice list of relics. Because now you start out with 3 different ones, and then over time you just find blueprints, and as you get reputation you can buy blueprints. Eventually I want to make this one, Blade Dancer's Talisman, which is upgraded version of the Blade Sworn Talisman. So this is an upgraded version. I got most of the components. I already managed to craft the Ruination Relic. Blade Sworn Talisman, of course, is what I'm using, so I already have that one as well. So all I need is a Mistborn Talisman, which I can't craft yet. Need to find a blueprint yet, and a Bloody Whetstone, which I believe I actually have the... Oh yeah, Bloody Whetstone was a yellow tier. I think you need Black Legion reputation to buy this blueprint. But you need a hollowed fang and a blessed whetstone in order to get a 1 of 4 bits. So this one is pretty darn expensive to craft. But well, it's upgrading my relic from a regular tier to the transcendent version is gonna be a big power boost. But for now, we'll just leave this cursed blacksmith over there and say hello to the Legion of the Damned. Oh, being a cultist like these Bloodsworn, that would be pretty cool. And we can even wear the same hat. Oh, cast all kinds of demonic things and just shoot missiles all over the place. I think it will be a lot of fun. And it's going to be unlike any of my 2 playthroughs.
Can't do that yet.
And that in itself makes it fun as well. And I think after that I will do a hardcore playthrough and see how well I fare with that.
That skill's not ready.
But that's a long way to the future. Also, I've been of course keeping an eye out for the Twitter and the Facebook feeds and the forums of grinding gear. No, not grinding gear. Crate Entertainment. Grinding gear is from Path of Exile. Crate Entertainment, of course, makers of this game. And they're working on some new stuff. A level editor, which I don't personally. I'm gonna use it, but I'm sure a lot of people in the community will be happy to unleash their creative energies and make all kinds of awesome content for the game. That's probably going to be really cool. But they're also releasing some content of their own dedicated to the 3 Chaos Gods. So those would be Dreeg, Solal and I believe Mogdragon. So a bunch of skills have been named after them. So those are names that you will have seen before in the game. But there will actually there will be content dedicated to them as well, and I think there will be like career paths or skill paths or something. I'm very curious to see what that's going to be. So they've been teasing it's not out too far. Probably the next major update of the game. So I'm expecting that, just my personal estimate, to be within the next month. I'm recording this in mid-April 2016, so history will tell whether I was correct in that estimate or not. Ooh, Desecrator Shrine. Let's start the desecration. Ooh, there's 3 unique ones here. That's fun. Killed one already.
Skill's not ready.
Okay, let's do some spinning to winning.
That skill's not ready.
Another one. Inal Karoth. Boom! And we got another skill point. Assault him, but Bindings of Bismiel. Bismiel is also one of the gods, isn't it? Also a Plagueborn Revolver. Don't think I've got 2 of these yet. Grants Bloody Pox. Cool. Weapons like that could be very fun on a caster as well. Just a dual wield pistol caster. I've got a whole bunch of rares or blue items, so I might actually just want to have a good look at what I've got available. See if I can maybe make an interesting item-based build. Let's see, we're playing it defensively, getting ourselves a tortoise. Extra life, extra defensive ability. Life is good when you have all of those things. But yeah, the new content probably within the next month. So I think once I'm done with this playthrough, which is probably going to be the next week or 2. Just estimating again, just rough estimate. Probably take a break of a couple of weeks. There's a couple of other games that are coming out that I can then maybe focus on a little bit more, and I'll wait for the next content update, and once the new content is in, I'll start a new series. So that's No, fresh playthrough with
skill's
some
not
fresh new
ready.
content in the game. That seems like a very good idea. Let's see. Oh no, we have to protect the portal. We can do that.
That
Charoluf.
skill's not ready.
Charoluf. Not Oluf, it's Oluf. There was no L in that name. I'm just gonna call you Mr. Dead Demon. And that's that. Oh, and same goes for you. Magalugal. There were L's in that name. I definitely saw them. Chandaroth. Oh, he's got a buddy. Fosterov. I think they're related. They got similar names, they must be related.
That
Team
skill's
family.
not ready.
Bloodborne Saber, hey. That's actually a one-handed sword. Okay, you over there, mister, you just stand there. Let's see, Bloodborne Saber. It's a bunch of extra damage, that's good. It gives +1 to Whirling Death, +2 to Circle of Slaughter. Ring of Steel, 33% chance on crit. It's level 50 though, so I have to wait a little bit. I don't believe I have any of these skills, but sure. Piercing damage is good, bleeding damage is good. I like this one. Also, I did some shopping just to have a little bit of an eye out for, and actually spotted this weapon that I bought. It's a pretty nice damage bonus. The only reason I haven't equipped it yet is that I don't really want to nuke this blue item to get the purified salt out, and I need more corpse dust to actually make another one. So a bit of a bind there, but probably find a corpse dust. So let's have a chat with
Took you
Ulrich.
long enough. There I thought I'd have to save the world all by myself.
Of course. Now when I get you over here, then you start complaining. Just do it yourself then, lazy bum.
The
What's
cult
the
of
plan?
Chthon is too numerous for us to take them head on. But we can sabotage their efforts with a few precise attacks while our Black Legion friends keep them distracted elsewhere.
Okay, so what do you have in mind?
It appears that the ritual is being powered by blood harvested at the cult's camps, delivered here in despicable blood wagons. To complicate matters, the constant flow of blood is maintaining a chthonic seal over the entrance to the Tomb of the Watchers. I may be able to breach it with some effort, but there is no way you would be able to follow me through. You will have to disrupt the blood deliveries first. The tomb itself is split into 3 levels, with the bottom floor sealed off behind ancient wards. But if the cult is delivering blood in those quantities, then they must have already broken through them. I'm going to enter the tomb and see if I can disrupt the ritual from inside. In the meantime, you should deal with the blood wagons. When you're finished, join me on the bottom level, just beyond the seal of the Lughorian. With luck, we will stop the cult of Chthon before the Lughorian even moves a tentacled limb.
Yeah, we can do it. We will stop the cult. Hey, let's go. Let's find ourselves some blood wagons. There's also a major difference between this build and the previous build is that I actually have a lot of sustains and heals. The previous one lacked those sorely, so I think we'll have a better time also in the final fights. Skipping ourselves alive. Who knows, there's something on our radar. What could it be? Hello there, Tony and Dan cards.
I can't do that yet.
They look so adorable when they try to look scary. And fail utterly at it, of course. One blood wagon.
I can't do that
Goodbye.
yet.
So that was the western one. We have the north and the east left to go, so we can just make a nice circle around it. Ooh, that was a nice explosion that triggered. So, you are not dead, that's a problem. Let's remedy that, shall we? Yeah. Is there an exit up here? There's an exit up here. Excellent. Oi, someone is shooting at me. Stop doing that.
I can't do that yet.
La la la, la la la. Don't think there's a lot of challenging content here. No
Can't do that yet.
named bosses or things like that. It's just a bit of content to go through. Necropolis repair site, 40 scrap, but that's a lot. I'm gonna leave this open for now. We'll get to it later. That's what we need to use to get to the Bastion of Chaos. But the fact that you need to fix it to move on is a good indication that you're not meant to go there just yet. Well, you wait until an NPC mentions it and then, you know, you just pretend like they had a really good idea.
I can't do that yet.
Another one down here.
I can't do that yet.
Can't do it yet. Aw. Poor thing. Another blood wagon. I think the blood wagons, they probably could have made a little bit more of a show out of it. Something that's a bit better guarded. But maybe I'm just nitpicking there. Right now this feels a little underwhelming. Let's see. Treasure box. Always good.
I can't do that yet.
Okay. Looking for the final one. Right, these are friendlies. Let's go look for boxes. There's a lot of boxes here actually. So got some allies there, just looking out for things. I'll open up this exalted stash. Ooh, look, Blades of Valor. I can get behind that. Here, what is it? They're armor-based things. They have piercing resistance, bleeding resistance, physical resistance, defensibility, health. These are pretty nice defensive, like armor pieces. Can't say anything but negative about it. Common's badge. Cool. And another box. Here, wagon. Where are you? I'm gonna wreck you. We'll just trace the outsides here, and then we'll just work our way inwards. Actually, I wrecked the east and the west, so I suspect the north is gonna be inside and on the northern side of the inner circle.
That skill's not ready.
Let's summon a spirit. A helpful spirit. A murderous spirit. Anything else hidden here? A corpse. Oh well. A corpse with loot is a good corpse. So this looks like a wrecked blood thing. Okay, so down here is where the portal down is, but it's currently being sealed by the blood magic of the cult. So we'll have to work upwards a little bit. So there's a nice height difference here between up and down. This is a nice area to just run around in. Ah, there's the blood wagon. Boom, that one. Yes. So now we have to stop the summoning of the Logorian. Hey, Aveline's Notes, Part 1, Page 1. Lucius Blood Boil. Hey, I've seen you before. I think you're a random spawn that occurs just a little too often on veteran mode. So, anything else? What's this? Elixir of the Void. It boosts your vitality and chaos damage. So this one is a readable note, this is a readable note. Everything else I think is... oh, and a Kaiman's badge, but everything else is just crafting stuff. No corpse dust, because of course this is not a necromantic area. I'll probably have to look a bit into that. Commission of the Necropolis, there's just some Necropolis lore. Eveline's Notes. This is the first out of 3 pages of the... a family fleeing for the horrors of the world, being taken in by this lovely group of friends that are, for some reason, really into bloodletting and things like that. But no, they're helpful. They feed people, so they can't be all that bad, right? Now they even got a really new cool name. It's this Cult of Cthulhu. Yes, Aveline is an instant fan. Well. She has her doubts, but eventually she's convinced. She's persuaded. She sees the light.
I can't do that yet.
Let's see. Let's walk back to the seal. Or, well, I suppose the lack of a seal. I think we wrecked it, didn't we, by destroying the final of the. Also, our buddy Ulgrim is gone now. He went down. He didn't have the patience to wait for us. So, this is gonna be it for this episode. Next episode, we're gonna descend down into the abyss, into madness, to stop the cult of Cthulhu summoning the Logorian. I'll see you then. Bye bye.